All right, guys, I have some anti-protest people here. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Oh my gosh. Are you guys willing to talk?
I'll talk with you.
About your position?
Sure.
I'm not a reporter or anything. I'm not a reporter. Oh, okay.
We're not together.
Okay. Oh, okay.
She's just following me.
Are you the only person are you the only one who's like for Trump out here?
That I've seen.
Okay. So tell me your position. I know you know why everyone's here.
Uh-huh.
Why are you here for Trump?
Why am I here for Trump?
Yes, why are you here for Trump?
I support ICE and I support law enforcement and I support mass deportations.
Okay. How do you feel about the situation that happened though? You know, someone lost their life.
Yeah, it was tragic. It was tragic.
Mm-hmm.
But she shouldn't have been impeding law enforcement from doing their jobs, and she shouldn't have, stepped on the gas with the law enforcement in front of her, and it's tragic no matter how you look at it. But,
yeah.
People need to let law enforcement do their jobs. They're there for a reason.
Okay.
That's what the majority of the country voted for, and it's democracy literally at work.
You think the country voted for
mass deportations? Yes.
Well, the force that was used in that situation with Renee Good, you think that people voted for it to be handled that way? You think people are happy with, generally people are happy with how that situation went down?
It all depends on who you talk to.
Okay.
You talk to a leftist, they're going to automatically be upset. You talk to a hardcore conservative person, they're going to automatically kind of be like making jokes about it, which I do not support at all. You talk to someone like me who's just, kind of supports the mass deportation, you're going to hear my side of you, which is it's tragic. Wish it didn't happen, but people need to leave law enforcement alone to do their job.
I used to be law enforcement, and I have my family is largely law enforcement, and I agree. I do think we need police, we need, but I think ICE could use some more training. I don't know what kind of program is used. It seems like the government is just looking for bodies to go out. And ICE is they cover their face. They're very shady.
They're covering their face because why? It's because they're getting doxxed. Their family and and everything.
That happens to the police too. I think if you're real law enforcement,
Don't go following around the police officers, doxing them for just patrolling the streets.
What do you mean doxing? What do you mean
doxing? Means you give out the names, the addresses, and of their family.
How are people getting that info?
Oh, it's easily obtained. Very easily obtained. Yeah.
So you think ICE is just as legit as any other law enforcement agency? Oh.
Yeah, we got the rest of the march that came through.
I know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do you have anything else to say? I mean, do you at least understand why people feel the way they do?
To an extent, yeah.
Yeah?
To an extent, yeah.
Do you think it's stoking the fire a bit to come out and have with your Trump flag and,
No, I just want to show my support for ICE.
Okay.
Counter-protest. Why didn't you march with us as a counter-protest? Are you scared?
I actually wanted to...
No. You're out here alone. You didn't march with us. You're out here alone. You didn't march with us to protest against us.
Do you have to be a pedophile, or you just like fucking kids?
Yeah. He likes
I'm just curious.
Are you just like walking up to women and smacking them in the face?
When you register to vote?
You're so brave. You're so brave right now because you're totally getting something done for this country.
If you want to have dialogue, I'm open to that, but you can't all scream at me at the same time.
Chomo.
What do you want? What do you want people who are for Trump? What do you want them to know
It's not necessarily what you want them to know. They already know the choices that they're making in this country. It's very clear what's going on.
Yeah.
It's not like some like fairy tale.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, Democrat versus Republican. No.
Because he's saying he's here because he's for
right
mass
versus wrong.
deportations. He's for law enforcement.
Well, that's very unfortunate because an ICE official agent did not follow any protocol for any law enforcement a few days ago and shot a woman in the face.
Absolutely.
For doing nothing absolutely wrong. So that means we can let any man just come up here and shoot people in the face? Is that what you want? Because that's what you're standing for.
No.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Let him respond. Yeah, let's not agitate.
I don't think that. I think if a law enforcement officer steps in front of your vehicle and tells you to get out, you should just follow the commands of the officer. You shouldn't step on the gas. And
do you understand the situation and the context of that environment?
Yeah, she was the whole day stopping the proceedings.
Do you know what Do you know what a legal observer is?
A legal observer?
Yes.
You're a fucking basically any citizen, right?
What?
Basically any citizen that wants to observe.
Yes, and citizens have rights, right?
Yeah.
Citizens have rights, right?
Absolutely.
And it's a right to be a legal observer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this woman was a legal observer blocking traffic for a protest.
No, that's
yes, that's exactly what a legal observer is.
In my opinion, I don't think that's a lawful.
Well, that's the
thing
law.
to do.
That citizens have rights.
Maybe if she was just doing a U-turn at that particular point.
No, she was a legal observer. She wasn't making a U-turn.
Yeah, she was blocking the road.
Yes, as a legal observer.
That's where me and you are just not going to agree.
That's an American citizen right. We have rights.
I don't think it is.
You don't think we should have rights?
To block traffic? No.
As a legal observer, that's allowed.
Then that means anybody could do it.
Yes, exactly. Anyone
So
of the
what
public.
happens if you have a child and your child needs to get to the hospital and there's people that are protesting something and they're blocking the road? Do you think that person should be able to block the road when your child's in an ambulance and needing to get to the hospital?
I mean, when you use that situation, which is not the situation that we're talking about, they would allow an ambulance
I'm just throwing an analogy out there for you.
What about what happened? What was she in the wrong for?
She was blocking.
So she deserved to die. 3 shots to the head.
Right.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
But you said she did something wrong. So
She did do something wrong.
So that
I didn't
means
say
she deserved to die?
I did not say that.
But she did something wrong.
She did do something wrong.
So does she deserve to die?
No.
So why is it okay that they shot her in the face, and why are you out here supporting it?
I'm supporting ICE because
You're supporting ICE who shot this woman in the face 3 days ago. But you say that you don't support her getting shot in the face?
Why do you support ICE still? Even though you know she shouldn't have died for blocking the road.
I think although she shouldn't have died, he still had the right to do it.
So you have frame by frame watched the video of the angle and the retired FBI agent who trains
He was in front.
weapons specialists, and he trains weapons specialists to shoot and when to shoot. We have a video frame by frame. Officer backs up, steps back, and runs with the car. It is obvious to see.
They didn't even have a chance to.
Did you watch the videos? Did you watch the frame by frame?
Yes, I did.
You watched the analysis? Okay, so you read law enforcement and you read ICE protocol. Our officers are never supposed to put themselves in danger near a moving vehicle. Her vehicle was parked. An officer or ICE agent is never allowed to shoot at a moving vehicle. It is against their policy, against the law as an officer of this country. They're trained to shoot at the tires of a runaway vehicle. They're trained to remove themselves from a situation to prevent harm. There is no justification for this. You're out here supporting evil.
What do you think about that? What do you say to that?
So to what?
That they shot at a moving vehiel and that's not.
Well, if you look at the
So
body
it doesn't
cam,
seem like
he
you
was
know
in
what
front of the
happened.
vehicle. He could not see the tires.
But he put himself in front of the car though.
So we're talking
Yeah,
about.
because he was trying to remove her from the vehicle and remove her from impeding.
He had two officers. Hold on.
Don't give him any space.
He had two officers on the side of him that were trying to do that already. So what is he doing at the front of the vehicle to help get the woman out
Ensure
of the
that she
car?
doesn't try and take off.
But that's
Isn't
illegal.
that a dangerous place to put yourself as an officer?
That's what officers often have to put themselves in dangerous places
Actually,
to
it's
enforce
against
the
our
law.
But then
policy
at the same time, you say they got to cover their face because their job is dangerous.
That's right.
You know the
So they get to
problem-
stand in front of cars and accept that's an acceptable form of danger, but they can't show their faces. They can't have proper markings.
Well, when they show their faces, that exposes their family, their personal family, to danger.
Well, same with every other.
So
every
you mean
car.
So
the
that-
families that they
You know,
I can only listen to one person at a time.
Yeah.
Trump came out in support of his agent before the
investigation.
was even done.
Yeah.
Wait, if they found a bunch of guns in her car, if they found a bomb in her car, if they found hate literature in her car, then maybe
Well,
they
she-
could have
she's
said,
been-
wait. They didn't even
like
have a
your side.
chance to investigate before Trump
I think it's
said
very
it was right.
But I'm not one of those people that just blindly approve of everything he said. You know, when he said the officer was ran over, he obviously wasn't ran over.
Right. So he's
when-
full of shit. He should have waited until after the
It
investigation.
wouldn't be the first time that Trump has
Do you
said that.
know? Oh, really?
So
Do
let's
you
go
blindly
for.
support every politician you ever voted for?
I don't support any politician because politicians don't.
So you
put
never
people-
voted?
I did vote.
Okay.
But we're talking about Renee Good and why you think it is justified for her death.
I'm more
When the
interested in
officer was
that.
not
I
in
never
danger. The officer was not in danger. The officer was going against officer policy. ICE and police officers are trained to never step in front of a vehicle. And we see from the video that he walks around the car to the side. He is never in danger in the front. He runs along with the parachuter. It's in the video. It's in the policy. If you look at U.S. immigration, ICE, you look at what they're supposed to do. They're not supposed to do that. He killed a Christian too. Is it Christian for him to kill a Christian? She was Christian. That's okay because she was in his way.
I was having a conversation with this
No.
person.
You can talk. So you're scared because I'm right. You're scared. No, you have nothing to say.
I'm not scared.
You have nothing to say. Shame on you.
You won't let me talk.
Shame on you. You have nothing to say.
Okay. What do you have to say?
If she wants to ask me something specific, I will gladly answer.
I did.
She asked you. They killed a Christian. Trump is supposed to be a Christian president,
No,
right?
I said you're a Christian.
Oh, you're a Christian, and a Christian was killed by this law enforcement agency.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like, do you have thoughts? Do you have empathy?
Yeah, of course. And I told you earlier that I don't necessarily think it was a tragedy that she died.
But it's okay.
And-
You're out here.
And I'm not necessarily saying that if I were put in the same predicament, I would have done the same thing as that ICE officer. But that ICE officer within the last year was dragged by a car, you know, hundreds of feet,
Yes, I've heard this.
he
I've heard
had
this.
big old gashes on his arms, had to get 30 stitches. He was traumatized. In my opinion, that ICE officer should have been on desk duty.
Absolutely.
He shouldn't have not been out on.
Absolutely. Go
So
ahead.
when
No,
you
keep
have-
Keep going.
It's not my
Give
turn
him
yet. I'm
again.
sorry.
He should have been.
He should have been on
He
desk
should not
duty.
have even been out there.
He should have not
We
been
can
out
agree
there.
to that, right?
Yep.
But can you also agree that maybe he made the wrong decision, right? Maybe he didn't make the best decision, and someone died for it. And this administration is supporting that wrong decision, right?
Even though it's the wrong decision, it's the not decision I would have made, he was still justified in doing so. He was still legally justified in doing in the response that he gave to the situation.
Okay. Go ahead. He says he was legally justified to make that shitty decision because of his position as an ICE agent.
Actually, no. That's not lawful or under any of our laws under America. ICE agents are not allowed to put themselves in danger. If you have PTSD, you need to be on leave. You're not allowed to be on active duty if you're suffering from PTSD. It seems like he didn't learn his lesson because you're not supposed to be in front of a vehicle as an officer. So he already had an altercation that ended up in his injury. So this time he decided to kill somebody. And he's okay with that? No, I think not.
understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from.
So what's the real reason we're here? Because we're talking about Renee Good, but you want to be here for Trump as a opposite protest. That's a little confusing to me if you say that, if you say all these things.
I'm sorry, I can't really hear what you're saying now because all these people are yelling at me.
Well, pay attention. They have a right to yell at you.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. I'm just saying I can't hear you.
Stop. You walked your ass out here to do this. So we're doing it.
Yeah.
Why do you
All
feel
I
like
was
we're
saying was that I couldn't hear you. I'm not saying that they need to stop.
Pedophile Trump!
Can you hear me now?
A little bit, yeah.
Pedophile Trump! Trump likes little kids. Trump the fucking pedophile! Trump the pedophile! Trump the pedophile! Trump protecting pedophiles! Stop protecting pedophiles! Trump protecting pedophiles! Trump the pedophile! Trump the pedophile! Trump is a pedophile! Trump likes to fuck little kids! Trump likes to fuck little
Be his
kids!
bodyguard?
I'll walk with you.
And you got nobody!
I'm staying right here.
Okay, so
staying
you're
right
his
here.
bodyguard, right? You're his bodyguard?
No.
Don't touch him. No, you touch Well, you're putting your hand on it. Here's the FC file.
I'm heading out. All right. I appreciate it, man.
We appreciate it.
You guys go home and cry!
So you're still in support of this administration given everything, even though you don't agree with what went down and everything.
So you don't agree
Amazing.
with what went down? So you come to anti-protest against the people protesting for what happened, even though you don't agree? That's really confusing. Really confusing. That doesn't make any sense.
I think we're kind of going around in circles now.
No, we're on the same side.
Trump is a pedophile! Trump is a pedophile! Trump likes to fuck little kids!
We are on the same subject. We are here for Renee Good. And what happened to Renee Good?
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to make any progress at this point. Because,
Oh, no, so you're saying you're done. You're done? You're
I
done?
think with the dialogue.
Okay, you're done? Okay, walk away. You said you're done. Okay, then. So why are you here? Sir?
I've already said why I'm here.
So you're here to anti-support Renee Good, but you don't believe what happened to Renee Good was okay? So you support ICE and the ICE officer was justified? I'm sorry, but that's really confusing. Really confusing.
It's called nuance.
That's not what nuance means. We have facts. We have facts. So I'm going to question you on why you're here and why you support. If you want to leave and not talk to me, you can. Sidewalk is that wrong.
I feel sorry for you. You have my empathy.
Thank you.
I feel sorry for you.
Thank you.
I've also known people, hopefully it doesn't happen to you, that got swept into a death cult and ended up there. Waco, Texas. A college friend of mine from England. The sweetest guy you never would have
Why don't you
thought.
show your face?
You would never have, because I'm trying to mock
You
your
just said ICE agents
Gestapo.
need to cover their face so
Here's-
they don't
here's
get
my
caught.
face.
You
Here's
said
my
that they need to protect themselves.
Here's my face.
Beautiful face.
Thank you.
Well, it's funny because he just said.
Patty lover! Patty lover! Patty lover!
Just said.
Uh-oh, don't do that, 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 don't do that. I know. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why don't you just leave?
Okay.
Nobody wants you here.
Back off.
We don't agree with your morals.
You're
Go.
stirring up. I will protect you too.
I just don't want you to get fucked up for that shit.
Patty lover!
Why don't you just leave?
Pedophile lover!
Get the fuck out of here! You fucking cunt!
Morals. Go. Moral, you don't have any morals.
Coward! Coward!
Trump has defecated on my state. I respect you for your choice, but I feel sorry for you. You're brainwashed. I hope you'll end up dead like my friend. He was the sweetest guy. I never would have expected to end up in the death cult. Well, he was an England.
No, look like.
Shit.
I've lived in He was the sweetest theology student. Artist, very gifted. He had the kindest heart. He tried to do service community work for foster kids or whatever. He was actually my buddy. And he ended up brainwashed by David Ford. So I feel bad for how actually all of us humans are susceptible to brainwash. And you've made your choice, but I'm nervous for you. Because I feel like you're brainwashed. You're brainwashed to the most un-Christ-like, anti-Bible character on planet Earth, just about. There are so many former Christians who would never, ever give Christianity a second thought, thanks to Trump. He's brought the Antichrist energy. I hope for you that you never end up dead in a Waco, or Jimmy Jones drinking Kool-Aid. I feel bad for your brainwash. I feel bad for it.
All right.
I'm not gonna. I'll call him names. I won't call you personally names. Because I just feel empathy for you. I feel really bad that you drank the Kool-Aid. Really, really bad for you.
All right.
And I hope what happened to my friend in Waco, never ever in a million years would have expected it from him. That doesn't happen to you. Unfortunately, it looks like there are signs that you might be susceptible. We all are.
Yeah.
But it sucks to think of somebody not being the antithesis to your religion, to be worshipped as a Messiah, who's as unbiblical and as, according to the Bible, as checks off the list of just about any Antichrist characteristic you can name.
All right.
I know lots of theologians who totally, deeply versed in the Bible see so many check marks for how Trump is fitting the bill of the Antichrist. And I'm saying that when talking to Christians.